welcome back to the Seven Smushed Eggy channel. Welcome to part 2 of my Jackpot Juicer Dance Gavin Dance review. So we're gonna pick it up right where I started last time. I'll send a link to part 1 in the description if you somehow missed that. This is the second half of the album. So this was one of their other singles that they released, Die Another Day. I have to say it was very odd because this song is a lot more mellow, a lot more sad, which is kind of strange as a single, but I think it gave it a lot more variation because the other ones are super upbeat and awesome. So I think this kind of showed that this album has a lot more emotions going on rather than just. I mean, this whole album is actually really sad, but I mean, this one actually sounds sad. So I really, really like it. And I mean, since Tim died, this song in particular kind of hits a lot harder, in my opinion. And it's kind of scary how applicable it is. I'm gonna give it an A. I do enjoy it. It's definitely not my favorite on the album. I think there are better sad songs on this album, but overall, very powerful song. Okay, on to the lyric portion. I will say the first verse with the tentacle imagery is a bit strange to me. But I mean, in the context of the song, I think it works. It's just a very interesting image in my head, you know? I really, really love the chorus though. It's honestly really, really fucking sad. I mean, it's pretty self explanatory besides the vulture thing, which I mean basically means because vultures hover over you and they think you're gonna give up and die. So I do like how, although it has such a sad, tone, that he's not giving up and he's willing to keep moving forward. But I mean, what are some other song lyrics that I really like? Sorry, I'm looking. Oh my god, this breakdown is really cool in the song. He just it all rolls off the tongue really, really good. I really like animal imagery in all songs. Pierce the Veil does that a lot too. I just really like it. Lyrics like need to bite the animal to get my instincts turning. Super human to me. Super human. I'm assuming the Kill the King thing is in reference to the Rat King, lore wise. But it probably has something to do in a meaningful way as well. But that's what I think of automatically. The Rat King. Some Gooby lyrics. I mean, look at this whole breakdown that Mr. Mess has done. I have no comment. Animal of the day, cow. And vultures, but that one's more applicable. It's actually logical for once. But yeah, not much to say about this song lyrically.
My God, what the hell? Oh my God, punch my mama in the throat, karate kick my daddy in the chest. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Also, before I talk about this song, I'm sorry if I sound really weird. I've been having horrible allergies. It feels like my throat is closing up. And I've also been having kind of a bad day, so I'm trying not to cry. Just awesome things. But anyways, Two Secret Weapons. This is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. just gonna give it an S off the bat. It's just a bumpin' song. Top four, top five songs perhaps on this album. It's just a really, really fun song. Like, I mean, it's sad, but you're gonna hear me say that a lot. This album is like, damn, are y'all good? Like, holy shit. But it's a huge Tillian song, so if you're super into Tillian, you're really, really gonna like the song because John Mess doesn't really come until the very end of the song. And I think it was really clever, like this whole go 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 thing. It literally sounds like you're firing bullets, and it kind of has like this glitchy effect. I don't know. I just really love when everything has like a theme. It's really thematic, so I really like it. Very catchy, very fun lyrics, very nice beats, awesome instrumentals. I mean, it's just an awesome, well-rounded song. Like this one's just an automatic SS, and it makes my ears smiley face. Lyrically speaking, also very thematic again, like fully automatic, two secret weapons that'll save me from the static. I mean, it's very like this whole song sounds like you're loading a gun and then firing it away, which I very, very much like, especially the verses. And also I really, really like the whole cutting you open imagery and the erosion. And I mean, this pre-chorus is just super relatable, dude. Like, yes, King, say it. Um, my favorite lyric of this whole song, though, getting to the age where I need more of my gorgeous hair, more than my gorgeous hair. That is the best lyric, hands down, but it makes me cackle because let us look at Tillian's hair from Tides of Man, bro, because he did not have no gorgeous hair back then. Let me just tell you that, bro. Motherfucker looked greasy as hell. He glue up though. He definitely looks a lot better now, but my man, dog, bro. No, he looks good there, but nah, that ain't right, bro. That ain't right. Anyways, and very fun course in general. Like what the panic on the planet, every Janet screaming life's not fair, wanna be the mama to make everybody stop and stare. Oh my god, can I talk? Take me to Nirvana and make everybody stop and stare. Like, tell me that isn't the most fun and chaotic chorus you've ever heard in your life, because you would be wrong. Like, this is. Wait, what? No, what the fuck am I talking about? Whatever, but this is a really good chorus. Like, it doesn't make sense per se, but I mean, don't give a fuck. It's pretty awesome. And I also just like the I'm playing all my cards tonight just because, it's a whole like gambling theme. Like that's the whole album theme. So I like when they kind of go back to that. Um let's see what else we've got that I really, really enjoy. I mean, oh, this is actually the first song. Oh, just kidding. Toads. Even in a small part, he manages to get an animal in there. But I was gonna say, like, oh my god, he didn't include an animal in there. But there he goes. Uh, don't mind me speeding up on Toads I Fly. Yeah.
Peter, the horse is here.
Polka Dot Dobbins, track number 12. Ooh. I do not give a fuck about this song. Like, this is the most forgettable song on the album. It's not bad, but um this is where the lyrics become cringeland a little bit, but not in a charming way, and um it's just kind of mid. This one's gonna be a solid. Mm, A solid B minus. Solid B minus. I quite literally am having trouble even remembering how the song sounds like. Um, give me 1 second. Oh my god, you're gonna see my you're gonna see my YouTube. Polka Dot Dobbins DDD. Oh no, I'm gonna get copyright strike. No, that's all I needed to hear. The song's mid. Lyric, lyrically, um, do I even when I'm floppy bopping in the gob long nights in jail, as they say. Um, this song actually took a long time to grow on me because I wasn't really quite digging it. But I kind of really like how the beginning kind of has like this ethereal, dreamlike, Kirby's Dreamland type tone that's happening. I'm still not the hugest fan of the song though, so I'm gonna give it a B. But I do appreciate how it stands out from the other ones. Um, Jesus Christ, whenever Tillian says weird shit, it's just really jarring to me. Um, I'm going to combine this with the lyric version because I do not really have a lot to say about this. Let us see what I will analyze here. Um, Back on Deck, top 3 songs on this album. This is an SS for me. Um, right off the bat, Tillian is kissing your eardrums with this beautiful verse and the way he's singing it. And it's just, oh my god. Oh my god. He be dribbling it the whole song. And the chorus, mm, 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 and even John Mess be saying something comprehensible. Tell me that isn't a gift from God. Tell me. Like, holy shit, look at him. For the most part, he's saying something that makes sense. And don't even get me started on the outro. Beautiful. Beautiful. The belting, the baba booey, the instrumental, it all just came together. I'm gonna say that for every song I like. Andrew sounds good on this. I mean, they did him pretty dirty because he's barely in this damn album like they said he would be, but that's okay because I don't really like his voice. But he did it. They play off each other very good in this outro. This whole song, I was sleeping on this song. And then I'm like, I don't know, something on God's green earth just compelled me to come back to it. And I did. And I don't regret it. This song lyrically means a lot to me. Um the whole like feeling of being betrayed by others and not being able to have a break and like someone's always trying to fuck up your life, like dude, story of my life. It's just he captures that frustration and like that anticipation to just feel something real like so fucking well, dude. And like I don't know, like but it didn't take long for my old regrets to be back on deck, cover up my attention. Again, very thematic. He's on a boat. He can't recall the smell of the ocean. I mean, this is they just really always tie it together and shit. And like the chorus hits me really hard, like just the way they're very simple words, but they just hit so hard. Like, dude, like this shit just hits me so fucking hard. And like, this is like verse 2, so short, but so much meaning. The feeling that that one person just keeps fucking with you almost inevitably, like clockwork, and it's like, well, can't wait till you come back and fuck up my life again, and you're like prepared for it because it's like a fear that you're so fucking comfortable with. Like, bro, I fucking get it, dude. Like sometimes simple lyrics just hit more than all that poetic bullshit because it feels real. And tapping into all the emotions I forgot to feel all the year, dude. That was my status on Discord for a hot second. Delicioso. Current events, gonna give an A plus because the song's very noisy, very interesting. But bro, when Tillian says this, you really ought to know by now. The way he just delivers that, like, King, I will listen to what you've gotta say. This is just a very, very good chorus. Very strong chorus. Love the way he sings it. Tickles my brain. There is a bit of cringe lowering the ranks, however. Like Talking Heads, Fuck the Feds, So Well Read, I'm impressed. And then the smash that, like, oh my god, dude. Like, I get what they're trying to say here. Kind of making fun of people who are so self centered and like so self obsessed with social media. They kind of be doing this a lot. That's literally the whole purpose of Here Comes the Winner from Mothership. Ugh. It's so cringe. Like, I do not like that. Stuff like that really lowers the ranking for me. But everything else is super poggers. John Mess, like, I don't know how he's able to say the same word so many times, but like not in an annoying way. Like, he just executes it so well, and like he has so much energy. He's such an energetic dude, and I really, really like it. Um, let's see. Andrew's part is okay. He kind of be singing in cursive, and that's not really my thing. But you know, go for him, go him. And I really, really like this, the outro lyric. You offer nothing, but you want it all. Yeah, that's a lot of bitches I know. I just really like the relatable stuff. There's a lot of people who are, you know, selfish and annoying as hell. So, uh, lyrically speaking, we've got crickets and rabbits for Mr. Mess. Let us see what else. What other animals I can find from a short skim. Eh, cannot find any, but you kind of get desensitized to John Mess lyrics after a while because they're so ridiculous that at a certain point you just stop, like, even smirking because you're just used to it. You're like, yeah, that's John. Um, and Tillian, I think that it's been about 15 years since I've changed my mind about any opinion is interesting because it's kind of closed minded and has a stubbornness behind it, but because he's honest about it, it's kind of interesting. That's all I'm gonna really say. Um, but other than that, nothing really that isn't self explanatory. This is more of a pleasant song to listen to. Pray to God for your mother. We're down to the final three tracks. Bum bum bum. I do enjoy the song. This is another A plus from me. Um, my favorite parts of the song is verse 2 when he does this whole tap out thing. Super fun, super groovy, super wanting to dance my ass off. This one also has some pretty thoughtful lyrics, even from Mr. Mess. Like, I know this might not seem like much, like blame it all on the lamest dude or whatever. But I mean, he's kind of got a point. Like, there's always someone who's just blaming all their problems on some stupid thing, like their payments or food or like whatever, dude. Like, you're lame as hell, dude. You know what I'm saying? There's always those people who just want to blame everything on someone else. And I mean, that's pretty thoughtful from someone like Mr. Mess to be screaming about. I mean, yes, he goes back to being goofy goober, but we love that about him. Um, these verses in general, super groovy. Uh, really, really, really love the sound. These really, like, everyone is really in their element in this song. Like, that's what I'm really feeling from it. Um, didn't think I'd have to answer for the lies I told myself, at least not so soon. I mean, confronting your darkest demons, they kind of just creep up on you, whether you're ready for them or not. And that shit kind of sucks, but gotta look inside myself for another reason to live. I mean, pretty self explanatory there, but I mean, that shit is sad, dude. And like stuff like depending on the medicine to keep my colors vivid, like they depressed, bro. They depressed. But I've been doing better ever slightly for a minute. That's what I also really like about Dance Gavin Dance. Like they'll teeter between like kind of like hopelessness and hope. And I mean, I think that's good because it's not always good to just have constant negativity in lyrics because there's no hope behind that. And I mean, they still have a really positive message despite all the pain within it. So, um, not much else to say. Swallowed by Eternity, SS. This is my favorite sad song on this album. I think this one should have been the closer instead of Have a Great Life. But alas, I still think it was placed pretty decently on the album. Like, I could go on and talk about this, but I'm too lazy and we're already 20 minutes into the fucking video. But the song is like god near perfect to me, dude. And John Mess is consistently like actually serious in this song, and it sounds good. Like it all just really really fits. I don't know. It's just a really beautiful song. Again, it's really personal to me because I don't know. Like the ones we protected were the ones to betray. Yeah, that hits really close to home for me. So I guess I'm kind of biased because when lyrics hit close home to me, then I obviously like them better. But don't give a fuck. It's my review. Um, and also like the anger in Tillian, dude. Like the you deserve what's coming. Like, girl, what he gonna do? The reckoning is overdue. I mean, he villainous, and I kind of like that about him. Um, and also like just the self-destructive tendencies of how bad can we fuck this up. I mean, when you're already in pain, it's like understandable when you go and fuck, right? And also the metaphors of heaven with pearly gates and how it all went to waste. Very, very, very awesome. Also, Andrew did a phenomenal job here in the outro. Really love how you can hear Tillian in the background of this. It is really, really good. Just a solid song, beautiful. 5 minutes of pure gold. We finally arrived at the last song of that album. Have a Great Life. Um, gonna give it an S. I do really like it. I just thought Swallowed by Eternity was a little bit stronger. Kind of has the same themes as the last few songs. I'm really into lack of trust, worried about betrayal. And this song kind of ends on a bitter note, which is very interesting to end the album this way. But like the whole concept of go have a great life seems to be a very sarcastic along with the profound, enlightening, inspiring, meaningful statement. Um it's a very interesting way to close the album on such a negative note, but I kind of think it fits because this entire album from front to back, as I've mentioned previously, I know I didn't go as in depth as maybe as I should have, but with some of the songs that I did go in depth with, you can see that this is probably one of their saddest albums, like of all time, which is, I mean, it's even sadder knowing what happened to Tim and stuff, but it's just so, it's such a strong album. Um, um, some lyrics that I really like, the whole code red thing, like the symbolism of alert, alert, emergency, and like it's such a familiar feeling, you know what I mean? And I've already mentioned the outro, very sarcastic. We've got evil skunks for John Mess, some petty jabs. How is it still living with your parents? You know, very interesting. Oh, and I love this intro. Don't know if you're evil or benign. Like, he's so hurt by so many people, he's not even sure if someone is out to get him or genuinely a good person. And I mean, damn. So, yeah. How do I feel about the album overall? I'm gonna give it an S. It's definitely one of their best albums. I think it's the best produced album 100% out of anything they've ever made. They are so in their zone. Their creative juices are pumping. It is magnificent. This is a masterpiece, especially because if you consider that Afterburner only came out like 2 years ago. They made 18 new songs in 2 years. And most of them are really good. None of them are even terrible. In fact, like, even the ones I don't really care that much for, they are nowhere near bad. And I could tell you that some Dance Gavin Dance songs pre Tillian are pretty fucking bad. So I don't know, they just continue to get better. I really do hope Tillian will return because nobody can sing his stuff live. Like, I went and saw them this month actually, and Andrew like tried to cover a lot of Tillian songs, but he just could not hit those notes. Like, I'm sorry, but he did not sound good when he was trying to do Tillian parts because I really just feel like only Tillian can do that. Like, those are his songs at the end of the day. And I mean, am I gonna follow Dance Gavin Dance if Tillian doesn't come back? I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on what kind of vocalist they will pick. But I'm not certain he's even kicked out at the moment because there is no confirmation for that. But yeah, Instant Gratification is still my all-time favorite album, but this one is definitely up there. A very good album. And yeah, also, I probably won't be making reviews for a while just because I'm about to go back to school. I'm about to graduate. I'm pretty close to that. And I also can't afford my yearly subscription for my editing program. So I'm going to have to wait a little bit until I go back to work and kind of save up for that. So I'm sorry for that. I do have more plans in the future to review some stuff. I definitely have a Sleeping with Sirens all albums ranking and review in mind and some other stuff I'm working on, but there will be covers posted weekly still. I have a lot of that backed up, so don't worry about that. Thanks for watching though. That was my Dance Gavin Dance Jackpot Juicer Part 2 review, and bye-bye.